Hello and greeting. We are conducting this interview as a part of our franchising class project. We would like to thank you for taking the time to speak to us about your experience and the view to be an entrepreneur. The purpose of this interview is to get your view on this matter from a perspective of franchisor, like your perceive itself. So the first question is, would you please tell us about yourself, education, and your previous and current work experience?
Okay, about myself. Hi, my name is Imir Isla bin Yasmin. I am 23 years old and I live in Setiawangsa, Kuala Lumpur. Right now, I am taking diploma in creative digital media production. On my teen days, I have worked at an event company, freelancer, as a designer, and so on. At the meantime, I am working as a graphic designer at a local company and as a donuts and cake seller from my family firm at the nearest night market.
All right, there's a lot of work. So the second question is, tell us about your current business. What sector best describe it?
Family firm business. You know, family firm business.
Yeah,
We
no.
will always take a serious part on how to manage our business carefully. Uh, um, my current family firm is in food and beverage sector started in 2020. We started as a small business collecting orders 100% from online orders by just using home mini oven. After a year from a successful branding, we managed to buy our own bakery oven. From there, we can make cakes and donuts in bulk. From there, we can also make more revenues for years.
All right. Okay, the third question is, what is your main strength to make your business franchise?
Okay, there are many strengths to make our business going franchise. When we are in a family firm, we will always take a serious part on how to manage our business carefully. Trust in each other is the main reason on how we make our business franchise. My eldest brother will give us each of us our own task to make the business grows greatly.
All right. So the fourth question is there any specific person who motivate you to go franchising?
There are many factors or main factor that motivate my family firm business ongoing franchising. Like one of the main reason is we as a family firm want to help local community on gaining easy revenue on selling our products, on becoming our franchisee.
All right, that is a good intention of you. So the fifth question is, in your opinion, what are the possible risks that you will face in franchise business?
There are many possible risks that we will face on do a franchising, but this one is the main risk that we can conclude that is lack of privacy in a franchising. Like we as a franchisor can likely control our whole franchisee financially according to like the agreement. Franchises may view our the loss on the financial privacy of our business. But if we value the financial advice, we can take the problem to another level. it might not be as much of a problem, I think.
All right. Okay, the sixth question is, what are the first thing you do when you decide to have your own franchise business?
The first and the first of the most thing that I will do is I will take care of my franchisee professionally on how to manage a business to be a successful business.
All right, that's a good point. So, do you prefer the seventh question is, do you prefer to have your franchise to operate their business near you, and why?
Yes, I do prefer to have my own franchisee to operate their business near me. It is because it is easier for me to operate the business with them. I can support my franchisee if they needs any help.
All right. Okay, the eighth question is, what are the criteria of selecting your own franchise?
The main criteria on me, we must to select our franchisee based on how they can give us new customer incentive. Like many research has typed like many incentive of a franchise. It can bring us a new stream of new customer and a revenue, so that our business can constantly growing to another level.
All right. So, the next question is, how do you ensure that you can establish good relationship with your franchisee?
How do I ensure that? As in any relationship, I think honest and clear communication is the main of a strong franchise relationship. This means that sharing best practice, harness feedbacks and ideas for future innovation for our franchise can be greatly increased.
I think I agree with you. And then the next question is, what are the benefits that you wish to provide your franchisee?
The main, like in general, franchises, like they will see a higher profits than independently established businesses. Most franchisee have recognizable brands that will bring customers in droves. Like this popularity results in higher profits. Even franchisee that requires a higher initial investment for the franchise fee, they will have a like high return on investment, so they will get a high revenue every year.
Okay, I can understand that. So the next question is, in the next 5 years, what do you expect to get from your business?
In the next 5 years, I will expect like our family firm will open a factory like Gardenia.
This is a good ambition of you. So the next question, there are others question you wish I had asked, from which you felt like I could learn a valuable lesson.
I think you have asked me a very good question, and I love to like do a meeting with you. But you asked me, is there any question? I think I don't have.
Alright, it's okay. And thank you for your time, Mr. Ime. And I wish
Yep,
all the
you're
best for
welcome.
your business.
You too.
Alright,
Thank
that's
you,
all
Mr.
for
Umar.
me. Alright, you're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you, Mr. Umar.
3.
Okay.
Hello and greeting. We are conducting this interview as part of our franchising class project. We would like to thank you for taking the time to speak to us about your experience and view to be an entrepreneur. So the first question is, what would you please tell us about yourself, your education, and your previous and current work experience?
Okay, first, my name is Ahmad Adil bin Adlan. currently studying at UniCAD Business. So I started work when I was 12 at school. That was my first experience as entrepreneurship.
Okay, that is very good of you, Ahmad Adil. So second question is, tell us about your current business. What sector best describe it?
My family started business since 2013, which we handle food and beverage and pastry.
Alright.
That's all.
Okay, the next question is, what is your main strength to make your business franchise?
For me, franchising allows bigger businesses to branch out and grow while giving people the working opportunity. So that's how we want to.
Alright. Okay, next question is there any specific person who motivate you to go on franchising?
Actually, anything I do for the business is for my family because my parents have been struggling in making sure the stability of the business since day one.
Alright, okay. Okay, next question is, in your opinion, what are the possible risks that you will face in franchising business?
I guess there are usually restrictions on where you operate. The product produced by franchise usually are not the same as the original one. Therefore, the franchise should follow the procedure and standard guideline from the owner for to operate the business as they should.
Alright. Okay, the next question is, what are the first thing you do when you decide to have your own franchise business?
First, I have to find a suitable place.
Yes.
Then I have to proceed when I have sufficient fund to operate the business regularly.
Alright, that's very good of you. So the next question is, do you prefer to have your franchise to operate their business next to you?
No, because how the business will grow when you have the same business in the same area?
Okay. Next question is, what are the criteria of selecting your own franchise?
First, you need excellent location with a strong people skills for the operate. Then you have the rest. You have to depend on your marketing skill. Everything on marketing these days.
Alright. Okay, for the next question is, how do you ensure that you can establish good relationship with your franchisee?
The relationship between owner and franchise can be built by treat the fairly as your own staff.
Okay, that is very good answer. So for the next question is, what are the benefit that you wish to provide for your franchisee?
You may find it easier to secure finance for a franchise because franchise we can mix the total easy.
Alright. Okay, for the next question is, in the next 5 years, what do you expect to go from your business?
I wish I will own a factory in the future for my business.
Your own factory.
Yes, own factory.
Okay, that is very good. Are there any other question you wish that I had asked from which you feel I could learn valuable lesson?
I guess that's all for now. Thank you for asking me and supporting my small business. Wish me luck. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for your time, Mr. Ahmad Adil bin Adlan.
Welcome.
I wish you all the best for your business.
And I have a couple of questions for you regarding your business as the manager of Al Shamia restaurant. And so the first one is, would you please tell us about yourself, education, and your previous and current work experience?
Okay. So basically, our business mainly targets food and beverages industry because it's just a restaurant. We serve Arabic, Yemeni, authentic food. As I told you in the previous question, like I wanted to do something related to bring Yemeni cuisine into Malaysia. So I launched this restaurant. So our main purpose for this is to provide food in a reasonable price for our customers, which I think makes us more unique than other Arabic restaurants in the town.
And your education? How about your education?
Education, as I told you in my previous question, I did my bachelor from Sunway University in entrepreneurship, and later I worked as a part-time staff in the restaurant, and after later I got promoted to manager, and then in a few years I launched my own company. So yeah.
All right. And the second one, the question is, tell us about your current business and what sector best describe it.
I think any point.
Anas, tell us about your current business and what sector describe it.
Abdurrahman, basically our business mainly targets foods and beverage industry. It's a restaurant. In our restaurant, we mainly serve Arabic, Yemeni, authentic food. As in my previous question, I told you that I wanted to bring my Yemeni food culture in Malaysia. That's why I launched the authentic Yemeni cuisine in Malaysia. So our main purpose and our main goal is to provide food quality assurance food and in a reasonable price for our customers. That I think makes us more unique than other Arabic restaurants in the town.
Okay. And the third one is, what is your main strength to make your business franchise?
That's a good question.
I bet you have a strength there. What is your strength?
I would say that in that case, quality and hygiene of the food matters. So let's say if we work on quality and hygiene maintenance, I think our business would excel because there are two main and the most essential requirements of the customers when he enters the restaurant. And if we work on hygiene and quality assurance of the food, your business will eventually grow. So our main strengths are we focus on the quality of the food and the hygiene. So yeah.
And I can witness for that. I can vouch for that because I've been to the restaurant and it is as you say as you describe it to be, you know.
Thank you, Abdurrahman. Thank you.
And you're very welcome. And is there any? The fourth question is there any specific person who motivated you to franchising?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Is there any specific person, like a person that you look up to that motivated you to franchise?
There's no specific person, to be honest. I really want to have multiple franchise of my business all over the Malaysia. I know it's still my business at the beginning, but all I can say that a seed takes time to grow.
True.
So and takes time to grow and become a tree, you know. I'm putting my hard work and dedication towards my business. So hopefully I think in few years I would be able to set my first franchise in any state of Malaysia. Maybe in Putrajaya or Cyber. So haven't decided yet. So in few years hopefully.
Sure. Okay, and the fifth question is, in your opinion, what is the possible risk that you will face in franchising business?
Possible what?
Possible risks, yeah.
Oh, possible risk. Okay. I think in my perspective, many things could go wrong if we set a business or setting up in a franchise. Like for instance, let's say the franchisor has already bought the brand and he's putting his franchise, but the franchisor is not able to satisfy or maintain the standards of the brand. Right? And I think which is the most crucial part of any branding business. And if that happens, it affects all the franchise and especially the brand. If the standards are not maintained.
Okay, so in that case, okay, got it. And what is first thing you do when you decide to have your own franchise business?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
What is the first thing you do when you decide to have your own franchise business? What is the first thing you do when you want to open a franchise?
Okay. I think I would firstly, to be honest, look into the finance
aspect.
Finance sector. Like buying the franchise, how much it's costing, franchise fee, etc. Then I will look into buying the equipment and supplies for the restaurant that are needed, to operate. And what else? And I think and location also matters. I will take my time to choose the right location for my franchise. I would try my best to find a location which is which is in the populated area, so that the brand so that people can know the brand more.
Got it. All right. And the seventh question is, do you prefer to have your franchise to operate their business near you? Like, do you want, like, as the owner of the brand, do you want the franchise to operate like around you? Like, you don't want them to be far away from you, or like you don't want them to be in different countries? Do you mind that?
I think that wouldn't. I wouldn't prefer to have like my franchise my franchise near my business, because I think that's in my experience, that's not how brand works.
True.
Because you need to have different franchises in different locations, so that more, so that people in those areas can visit and know your brand.
Spread around, right?
If my franchise is my brand and the other franchisor put the same his franchise next to mine, then people will be confused to go to which one.
So it's like spreading around. It's like you think it's
Like it should be spread. Let's say like you will. I think I bet you can never find McDonald's, KFC, or Starbucks in the same area. You can find a few kilometers away, but not next to each other.
True. Yeah.
That's the whole game, I think.
Got it. All right. And what are the criteria of selecting your own franchise? What is the criteria? Like, do you have a list of like, this is what I want, this is what I want?
Criteria. I think for franchisee.
Oh, like this is what you don't want, like things that you don't want, all things that you want. Both can be okay.
Okay, in order to, I think, select your own franchisee person, I think you need to find a person who really is totally like you. For example, like who wants to give his 100% to that franchise, who just doesn't care about his benefit and his how do we say, for
short term pleasure. Yeah.
for his name and for his earning.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I think I want to find the person who's totally want to dedicate and who's willing to help me grow my brand.
Got it. And not like someone who's willing to be like into the job, like there.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. What is the criteria? And the ninth question is, how do you ensure that you can establish good relationship with your franchisee? What is the steps what is the steps that you take to keep a healthy relationship with your franchisee?
Okay.
Like a communication. What do you keep communication, and what are the...
I think Abdurrahman, communication is the key in every relationship. In generally, like not only to franchising, in general, like in our life, communication is the key. To help us establish relationship between two people.
Yeah.
So I think, for example, like if there's good communication, like and let's say we both are like the franchisee and I are discussing issues and solving problems together. I think that would be great for both of us and both of our business.
Got it. Okay. And the 10th question is, what are the benefits that you wish to provide your franchisee? For example, is the benefit that I'm gonna get?
Okay, I would definitely provide you with, let's say you just bought my brand, like my franchise, this restaurant. All the guidelines, like in a form of book, in a form of steps, that will help you to that will be easy for you to run the business. And I think I will also assign a skilled temporary person, or staff to help you run this business, that can help you, to solve your, let's say you have any question, you can directly go to him and he can help you. And he can also train your new staff or chefs and other restaurant crew.
Got it. They're very helpful, actually. Very helpful. In the next 5 years, what do you expect to get from your business?
Next 5 years?
Yeah. Inshallah.
I don't know next 5 years I will live or not.
But what is your hope in the next 5 years for your business?
Okay.
Like a hope, hope.
Honest, I can predict anything, but what I aim for this business to grow is to grow and expand all over Malaysia, and later to be in different countries. That's what I aim for.
All right. Okay. And the last question, are there any sorry for keeping you this late.
No problem.
Are there any other questions you wish I had asked, which you feel I could learn a valuable lesson from you? For example, like any questions that I would have as a student and as a person like that is already in the business of in the business sector, that is already functioning outside. As a student, there's questions that I missed that I should have asked,
I think you asked all the important questions that should be asked by an interviewer. So I would say that's a good job, Abdurrahman. I think you did a great job interviewing me, and
thank you.
And I hope this interview helps other students who want to launch their business and launch their own company, and I hope this interview helps them.
Thank you. That's really kind of deep advice there. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. Honest. Thank you.
You're welcome, Dr.